Hey guys, it's the Junkie and I'm back. I got a little bit of a rant and a question for you guys, and I want you to give me your opinion. Be honest, you know, a lot of times I like to joke around in my videos or whatever, but this is kind of like an honest opinion. I want your guys' opinion on something. In a certain person's videos, I won't mention any names, but they ask for a lot of this. They give really bad advice, and yeah, you know who it is. There's a certain comic that I collect, and in his videos, I keep getting told by people that he still likes talking about. He doesn't say my name, but he makes like little snide remarks, talking about collectors that collect Nazi propaganda. So this leads to my question, and I want your guys' honest opinion. There's a certain comic that I collect, and I'm sure everybody knows what it is. I have multiple copies, and I'm sure he's gonna love seeing this, and his little clan will make comments about my collection of Hansi comics. Okay? First off, I want to say, how can a Christian comic book be Nazi propaganda? That's my thing. He's claiming that I collect Nazi propaganda. It's a World War II comic book. And it does have a swastika on the cover, but it's a Christian comic book, okay? I doubt the Christian religion supports Nazism, okay? It's made by, now, I just won these comics in another lot. Let me just show you these. The reason I have these books here is because there was... The seller had one Hansi comic in the middle of this lot, and they didn't even mention it. All they had was Christian comic books, and they didn't even have a picture of it. I just saw the side of it, and I knew what was in that lot, and I bid, and I won it for $7. So I got a Hansi comic, and I got these with it. Now, these I don't even care about. If anybody's interested in, like, a trade, if they're, like, into this kind of, like, stuff. But the Hansi comic came in this lot with these. It was part of this lot. It was like in the middle. It wasn't even on top. They didn't even mention it, and all it was this. That's all I saw, was the edge. And I knew what was in there, and the bid was for $7. So I bid, I won, free shipping, so I got a Hansi comic for $7. Now, if you look on eBay, raw copies, now, I mean, they're not in the best. They're not 9.0s or 9.8s. You know, they're like 6s, maybe 7s. I got a couple that are probably 8.6 or something. But they're pretty pricey. Anyways, I'm off topic. Now, obviously, you can tell these are Christian comics. You know what I mean? In his steps, Crossfire. But it's made by the same company. If you look, I mean, Adam and Eve, it's made by the same company. Spire Comics. Spire Christian Comics. Spire. Focus. But it's made by the same company. Spire Christian Comics. Now, how the fuck is this a Nazi propaganda? Yeah, it's got that on the front, but if you're a comic book collector, you know that, you know, all those World War II era comics, Sergeant Rock, Unknown Soldier, Men at War, all of them have, they're fighting Nazis, and that's what it's about. If you took the time to research this book, you would understand that it has nothing to do with supporting the Nazi cause. It actually has something to do with him going against and showing how bad the Nazis really are. and how they brainwash people. But he keeps taking jabs and keeps saying that if people, aka Don the Comic Junkie, because I'm really one of the only ones that show this book. I gave one to Adam Day, and I think Jesse Simpson bought one. How do I support Nazi propaganda if I have a Christian comic book that's actually, if you read the story, is anti-Hitler? So, give me your thoughts and views. It's pissed me off because now he's mentioned it in like 3 or 4 videos, and I don't know if he thinks I'm just gonna fucking back down, but I'm not. I don't support Nazism. I'm not a Nazi. I like really rare books, and anytime I find this book for a good price, I'm gonna buy it. I have 11 copies. I've given away 1. But yeah, it just pisses me off that he's out there claiming that certain people collect Nazi propaganda. Now tell me what you think. Do you think collecting World War II era comics that have Nazi stuff on the cover, does that make you a Nazi lover? I mean, really, it's crazy. But I just wanted your guys' opinion. Tell me what you think in the comments, because I know that people out there collect World War II comics. I've seen people show comics in their videos that are like World War II era that have Nazi soldiers on the cover, you know, and it shows the Americans fighting them or the British fighting them. Doesn't mean they're Nazi lovers. But this guy's totally off his fucking rocker, man. But just a little bit of a rant. Give me your opinions. Remember, always thumbs up, thumbs down. And, yeah, I gave away 1 comic that I had in a lot. But it's a junkie, and I'm out.